What up? What up? What up? What up? Lemon and Pepper Louisville 41 with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, and bet you living their lives. If you like some of my content, please hit that like and subscribe button and follow my other social media page, Lemon Pepper Louisville 41 on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. Other than that, let's talk about it. Okay, since the Monday night game with the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, Skip Bayless has been under fire for his tweet about the football game. How when a player was near death, they should have kept playing the game, and people felt like Skip Bayless was not sensitive to the matter, and people was talking about he needs to be canceled right away. I agree with those people. I said the night he did that, Fox Sports need to do something about Skip Bayless, and Fox Sports need to probably fire Skip Bayless or suspend him for a couple of days so he can go through sensitive training. And Skip Bayless had refused to take down the tweet. He felt like he didn't do nothing wrong. And that started at the policy he had on Tuesday was bullshit. So Shannon Sharpe, who did not show up to the show on Tuesday, said he needs some time to get over what he saw in the Buffalo and Cincinnati football game. How he almost saw a fellow NFL brother lose his life. So, and everybody feel like Shay Sharpe could not deal with Skip Bayless after what he did on Twitter. Then Shannon Sharpe came in today, explained to everybody why he wasn't there on Tuesday and what he was feeling and what Skip Bayless and why he could not be close to Skip. And Skip Bayless talking about, I didn't do nothing wrong. Like, what's the big deal? The big deal is you dumb mother. You big deal, dummy, that you don't care about nobody but yourself. You do things to other people without thinking about it. You do things time and time again, acting like you don't do nothing wrong. You always think you're right. Like, you disrespected this man a couple weeks ago, talking about he was jealous of Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Shannon Sharpe, who's a Hall of Famer, probably one of the big tight ends of his generations. You telling him he's jealous of a 45-year-old man who been in the league that long? So basically, you just said Shannon Sharpe ain't worth nothing. But you go up around her acting like you all high and mighty everything, but you're really not. And you wonder why people are coming after you after what you did on Monday night, because you was insensitive and you was wrong. You have done nothing but come after people who don't agree with you when it comes to your Cowboys, Tom Brady, Tim Tebow, basically people you look up to. You get all sensitive when people bite back against you. Nah, bruh. We just trying to explain to you how things really are when it comes to football, basketball, and baseball. Shannon Sharpe, who should be who's a big time expert on football, and every time he says something to you, he's trying to explain to you, you be like, oh, you wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. This dude Shannon Sharpe played in the NFL for 13 years. He won a Super Bowl with the Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. And you telling a guy who's a Hall of Famer, who played in the league for years, that he don't know nothing about football? Then you have the nerve to tell this man, oh, why you so jealous of Tom Brady? He is not jealous of Tom Brady. He's been trying to explain to you for the longest the time for Tom Brady to go, and he's a narcissist. But every time somebody try to tell you about Tom Brady and how he is a narcissist, you always think it's hating. In what way is people telling you about Tom Brady hating? In what way is people hating on Tom Brady? We have been putting up with Tom Brady for the last 22 years. Everything that comes, the good and glamour that comes with Tom Brady. But now, if we don't be kicking Tom Brady's ass, you get all up defensive, talking about we need to shut up and praise this man. Like this is something I don't understand. Y'all did everything come out of Kyrie Irving. Y'all ain't suspended him for a couple of games. But why haven't Fox Sports suspended Tip Bayless or even try to fire him? Why? How is it that Tip Bayless get a pass? How is it that Tip Bayless can get away with anything he wants? How is that? Make that make sense? Make that make sense. So it's okay for Tip Bayless to call to write insensitive tweets and he can just get away with it. Where if a guy like Shannon Sharpe, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and so other African American brother did something like that, then the whole sports world, the whole media, everybody want to cancel those guys. And what you did today to Shannon Sharpe was disrespectful. You didn't let him finish his monologue because you had to put your 2 cents in that because he said he did not appreciate your tweet. He said, and you said, you think it was nothing wrong with it. Like you talking about the management team did not say we're going to talk about that. Of course, the management team going to say crap like that. The management team at Fox Sports is going to probably say, let's talk about it. Let's boost up ratings. I'm telling you right now, Shay Sharpe is not going to renew his contract to work with you ever again because he do not need to work with you. He got his own thing going on. He got Club Shay Shay. He can start a podcast. If Shannon Sharpe was to leave you, he'd be okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets his own show on another network. But everybody said, he gonna probably do his whole work out his whole contract to the end. After that, he ain't gonna come back to renew that contract. Cause Shay Sharpe don't need this crap from you. He don't need this crap from anybody else. Cause everybody felt like Shay Sharpe is kind of gotta talk the way he gotta talk because he gotta keep the Fox management people happy. Do you think Shay Sharpe? Do you think Shannon Sharpe enjoyed people saying that he sold his soul to the devil, that he sold out, that he's an Uncle Tom? You think people enjoy saying Shannon Sharpe is like that? He don't enjoy that. He always like when Shannon Sharpe leaves Undisputed and start doing his own thing, you're gonna see a whole different type of Shannon Sharpe. You're going to see a guy who can finally speak his mind once again. You're going to see a Shannon Sharpe that who don't have to basically stand hold nothing back when he's talking. And when that time comes, then maybe the people who've been critical of Shannon Sharpe may say, oh, they understand why he was talking the way he was, because he had to get that money at the time. Now, for you ship battles, I'm not surprised that Fox Sports has not made a move on you yet, because they know with that tweet, people gonna watch the show. People gonna say, "Oh, we need to keep watching, see what he does next," because they are using you for ratings. When they don't need you no more for ratings, they gonna kick your ass out the door. And right now, you're like the number one topic in the social media world right now. You think those people really give a damn about you, ship batters? They don't. They probably getting like a thousand to a million calls every day to the office talking about, oh, Fox Sports, you need to do something about Skip Bayless. Y'all need to fire him. Y'all need to take care of Skip Bayless. They are getting calls and calls and calls from millions of people who watch the show. People who saying Fox Sports need to get rid of Skip Bayless. I agree with them. They need to do something. Like the producers, the managers, who's ever running the Fox Sports Network need to fire you or suspend you. Because if any other brother would have put that tweet out, not only would he probably get suspended, he probably get fired on the spot. But has Fox Sports did anything? No, they just let it go and keep on rolling because they care more about ratings than they do about your about what's really going on. Like us people cares about is praying for that brother to make it. Us sports fans don't want to see, did not want to, was afraid what happened on Monday night against in that Bengals and the Bills game. Even though we're not part of the family, some of us was crying because that was painful to see that. What's up, Big G74 Sanders? So if Shannon does leave the show, I won't be sorry. But how the hell is Undisputed going to replace Shannon Sharpe? What you gonna put another African American brother go on that show and sell his soul to the devil so he can sell out? Start talking the way they've been forcing Shannon Sharpe to talk. He was foul. I'm just saying. If Shannon Sharpe does leave the show and that often and another brother down for another brother to work the show, I would tell them to sit there, kiss my ass. I ain't working with no fucking Skip Bayless. That insensitive bastard. But that guy is not gonna do that. He's gonna think about, we're gonna pay you this much to work with Skip Bayless. I know he's a sensitive bastard, but we're gonna do that. And that next person is gonna take that money. So I'm more disappointed in Fox. Not only come out with a statement, not only responding to the people, to give the people explanation why they're not suspending Tip Bayless. Because I remember a couple of years ago, Stephen A. Smith said some crazy stuff on TV, and they suspended him for like what, a couple of days, a whole week. So let me get this right. It's okay for Caucasian men to to tweet stuff and speak stuff, but if we do it, it's not. We're gonna get canceled. We're gonna get suspended. We're gonna get fired. We're gonna get our channel blocked and deleted. Is that what you're telling us? Yeah, sure. I want to see. Y'all want to come up there? Hold on. Ah, shit. Sorry about that, everybody. Man, this internet be acting crazy. Like I was saying, it's okay for certain people to get away with stuff, but if we try, we're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get ready to riot act. That's basically what y'all telling us. But renew that contract to come back to Undisputed. He gonna probably just keep on doing Club Shay and probably do another podcast or go to another show or have his own show. And this time he gonna be able to speak freely like he always wanted to speak freely. He ain't gonna have like producers and management of people telling him how to speak on the show. You probably don't hear him talk about LeBron James. Well, you probably still hear him talking about LeBron James every day. But that big changes will come when Shannon Sharpe has the lead Undisputed. Like the way things are going on Undisputed in First Take, don't be surprised if they try to put Stephen A. Smith and Seth Baylor back together once again. They probably do crap like that. Don't be surprised if Fox Sports did let him go. He'd go back to ESPN because ESPN don't give a damn. Like I praise Ryan Clark and Sorry again. Like I don't know why my internet keep going in and out sometimes. Like I was saying, Fox Sports is not doing what they're supposed to do. If you have an issue with an employee, ain't you supposed to handle that? If your employee embarrass not only your company but your organization, you should be able to put your employee on suspension. You fire him or you fine him. And Fox Sports has not did anything. I have not seen any type of statement. I have not seen anybody from Fox Sports to come out and say about the whole situation about what Skip Bayless did. They have not did anything. And like if you getting calls, tweets, and everything to your company, you need to handle that. I'm just saying, like, but I think the reason why they haven't done anything yet because they know they're getting a big, large ratings from this whole situation. The whole because he's right now Tip Bayless is the number one guy trending in the world. He's trending on all these different platforms. Like I wonder, see, a part of me wonder, did he do this so he can get more and more attention? Like, don't don't that kind of make y'all wonder if he did this so he can get more attention, so he can get everybody riled up, want to come after him? To make you kind of wonder, did Skip Bayless had this type of thing kind of planned before he put that tweet out? Because he refused to take it down because he being stubborn. He don't think he did nothing wrong. He don't think he being unsensitive. Because Shannon Sharpe has said, other people have said, take the tweet down. You're wrong. You're dead wrong for doing what you did. He refused to take it down. He felt he gonna stand by his morals. Stand by what morals? What morals is that, Skip? You don't think you took it a little too far on Monday night? You don't think what you did was out of line, out of character? Like, what if that one of your family members out there on that field on Monday night? Would you have still done the same thing you did on Monday night still? I hope to God that family sues you for doing what you did. Like, I don't know if they can't file a lawsuit against you, but if they are against you in that company, but if they can, I hope they do it. Because right now you are an embarrassment. You're senile, and you're an insensitive person. I may not be a big star like you, having many people like want to chat it up with me. I have a huge large amount of followers because I'm not willing to sell my soul or my morals just to get followers, just to get big money, nothing like that. I'm not gonna lower my standards just because I want to get rich. I want to have like 15 minutes of fame, be a big controversial figure. See, you're obsessed with yourself. You're obsessed with the attention. Like, you love the attention. You love people like coming after you, all that. I think sometimes you just say things just to say them because you know they're gonna rile people up. But you're disrespecting a wrong man. You're disrespecting a guy who played in the league for 13 years, a Hall of Fame football player who knows more about football, who played the game, played under great coaches, somebody who lived and died and breathed the game. The game saved his life. And you telling him he just a Tom Brady? You telling him he don't know nothing? He dead wrong when it comes to football? Man, you better get the fuck out of here with that mess. Well, you need to show Shannon Sharpe some more respect. Because we can tell by each and every episode he getting sick and tired of your ass. He getting sick and tired with the way you act. So if anybody want to come up, hit that link down below. You can speak how you feel about Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe situation. You can speak on how Skip Bayless needs to be fired, suspended. Something needs to happen because Fox Sports is moving kind of slow. I don't know if they doing their research. I don't know if they trying to establish what this whole situation is going to be about. Because Fox Sports has not did anything yet to Skip Bayless. They need to. Because if you don't, Shannon Sharpe is going to walk off that set. Shannon Sharpe is going to not renew that contract. I don't know why Fox Sports is not handling it the best way right now. But if he did that, but Marco, if he did that, you already know what would happen. Sid Bayless would sue him. Sid Bayless was talking about, I was afraid. He would come on live TV talking about, I was afraid for my life. I was scared. Like, why? I don't understand why he would put his hands on me like that. He'll make it more about himself than he does about what happened after getting his jaw jacked up. Like, why? Like, I understand where you're coming from, Marco. Like, why you gonna piss off a man who, yeah, he's 50 years old, but he's still jacked, like he still can play in NFL. Like, if y'all don't see Shannon Sharpe workout videos, man, you better watch out. Talking to that man like that. And if I remember right, Sid Bayless is in the 70s, and Shannon Sharpe's in the 50s. So he would look like that. If Shannon Sharpe would have beat up Sid Bayless, he would look like the angry black man beating up a poor little white man. Cause you know how they play. You know how they would play this out, and how they would make it seem like that Shannon Sharpe is a bully, and Sid Bayless is a man who basically should not have got touched. And plus, they will make sure Shannon Sharpe never worked on TV ever again if he did that. So I understand Shannon Sharpe is playing it cool. He's trying his best not to do anything rash. Like I said, if Shannon Sharpe will, and Sid Bayless knows that too. He knows that. If you saw today's show, you saw what happened in the beginning of the show. You saw Shannon like, man, I'm ready. He's ready to come across that desk and knock him out. Because normally for the show, they do a little dap thing. They didn't do that. Like, how many times you been out on the job and your boss talks some mean shit in your face and you want to do something to your boss, but you can't. You just want to put hands on your boss, but you can't do it because if you do, not only will you lose your job, you may get arrested, you may have to, or sorry about that, y'all. Like I'm at work right now, moving all over the place. Sometimes the internet goes out. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I want to thank the people who did show up. I want to thank them, Big G.